Hello everyone, Yuki here with Cinderella Phenomenon. I'm sorry if there's static in the background. That's just my fan because it's very humid in my room. Okay, let's start. We recommend viewing this tutorial if this is your first time playing a Ren'Py visual novel. Would you like to view the tutorial? Yes, please. Welcome to the tutorial, a quick run-through of the shortcuts and functions of Cinderella Phenomenon. To advance through text, click the spacebar or enter. Should you miss a line or two while reading, you can always click the back button, click OK. Limited amount of lines you can roll back in this version. Okay. I don't want to read that. I did that already. I did this already? Okay. Once upon a time, in a kingdom far, far away, there were two crystals. One was Crystalium Lucus, protected by the ruler of the fairies. The other one was the Crystalium Tenebrarum, which was watched over by the high leader of the witches. The Lucus was sustained by love, happiness, and joy. The Tenebrarum by fear, anger, and hatred. Damn. The fairies and witches lived in harmony with the humans of the kingdom. They regulated the powers of the crystal in order to maintain balance between darkness and light. For there can be no joy without sadness, no courage without fear. The kingdom was at peace for a time. But then one day, a traveling bard decided to write stories, tales of the magic and wonders of the kingdom. He named the stories fairy tales. In fairy tales, the light always emerged victorious, and true love was usually the reward. Fairy tales spread further than it could ever have been predicted. The humans of the kingdom began to believe that fairy tales were true, and that the magic of the witches were inherently wicked and cruel. The witches became hated and feared. Eventually, they were hunted like animals. The witch hunt. The high leader of the witches, in all of her anger, created the fairy tale curse. You think we're wicked, so be it. Just as you know, have taken our happy ever afters, we shall take yours. I'm recording. No. Oh, it is? Okay. I don't know how to pause the recording. Sorry. The witches used the fairy tale curse to attack humans and the spirituality, ultimately throwing the kingdom into chaos and darkness. The ruler of the fairies, the Luscious Barrier, sought to regain peace. But the witches were blinded by their hatred for humans, who were responsible for the witch genocide. A terrible war, a great war, began. Eventually, the Tenebrarum Barrier, the high leader of the witches, was finally defeated. The Tenebrarum was lost, peace was restored, and the light once again triumphed. But darkness can never fully disappear. It waits in the shadows, patient for when it's time for it inevitably return. Contract. Sign here. How? Okay. Prologue. The Ice Princess. So, Elsa? My name is Lucette Rilla Breton, daughter of King Gerno Breton III. I am Crown Princess of the Kingdom of Angelo. At least, that was who I used to be. But that was before yesterday, when I became a victim of the infamous fairy tale curse. Is that me? Everyone has forgotten my birthright. Now I am nothing more than a lowly peasant. I feel like I'm stuck in a nightmare. But no, this is my reality now. I still have no idea what I must do to break the curse. I close my eyes and remember that day. It has started out like any other day. Have you heard? Another person was cursed. Am I the only... I am on my way to the dining hall for breakfast when I stop and listen to the sound of hushed voices. There are two maids standing next to each other with brooms in hand. These two are slacking off again. It's terrible. What fairy tale curse was it? They say it was Pinocchio. Pinocchio? The fairy tale with the lying boy whose nose goes longer? That's awful. You know, more and more people have getting cursed lately. You think those wicked witches are up to something again? I thought the fairy tale curses would stop after, you know, who was defeated. Those two are hard to work, not talk. We were sorry, Your Highness. As though it could be expected from likes of them. Another fairy tale curse. That's kind of a bitch. Fairy tale curse started spreading even before the Great War began. I do not have much interest in effects even now. After all, most humans probably deserve to get cursed. The victims are weak. Angel would be better off without the dead weight. If I were up to Mother, the curse would have been banished from Angel the instant they fell prey to it. But Mother is not here anymore. And she would not come back. Ever. Princess, the King and Queen are waiting in the dining hall. I am on my way. The King, Ophelia, and Rod are all present in the dining hall. Someone is conspicuously missing, but I ignore their absence. I guess that's my dad. Good morning, Lucette. Good morning, Your Majesty. Good morning, Lucette. Lucette? Ophelia. Ophelia Wintersoff. Every day I wonder why my father, the king, married a lowly baker. She could never be a true queen, for she pales in comparison to Mother. I take my seat next to the king, then look up the person sitting opposite of me. Rod Benedict Winsenhoff, my stepbrother, is bored and quiet as usual. He is 2 years my junior and is younger of our previous children. He is mute and his plush bunny voices his thoughts. It apparently given to him by a fairy. He minds his own business and is easy to deal with. But his older sister... My eyes go to the empty seat beside him. She is probably the most infuriating person I ever met the pleasure of knowing. I'm so sorry I'm late. I was reading and forgot the time. And there she is. Good morning, dear father, mother. Good morning, Rod. And good morning to you, Lucette. It's a beautiful morning, isn't it? Emma, obviously give them nicknames, but I cannot. I'm gonna name her Emily. Rod's elder sister and my stepsister. She acts as if we are blood, as if she were to be born a princess. As if she could be crowned princess, perhaps steal my place. I would never let that happen. Now that everyone is here, let us begin. Butlers glide inside the silver trays to carefully serve us breakfast. Okay, I'm gonna name her Oprah, because I can't. So, Emily, you were reading the fairy tale books that the king brought you. Oh yes, there's so many and they're so wonderful. Thank you so much, Father. I am happy that you like them. I love them. So strange that the library didn't have any of them to begin with. That is because Mother hated them. She all had the books burned. But why? They're such charming stories. Fairy tales mislead humans into believing that they can have things they do not deserve. Fame, riches, love, happy ever afters. And when their wishes do not come to fruition exactly as they want them to, the humans blame the witches for granting them in the first place. What you're implying about witches is that the atmosphere shifts, the air in the room growing heavy. I continue to eat. Perhaps witches are not responsible for the evil in this world. Perhaps humans are the curse of their own downfall. Have you any idea what you're talking about, child? Witches have caused nothing but pain and suffering to this kingdom. Even now they spread fairy tale curse to our innocent subjects. I can't talk. The truth is, I know very little about the time the witches had free reign over, I'm gonna call it Angel. I was very young then, and Mother forbade me to leave this place, sometimes even my room. I know nothing of the people's supposed pain and suffering. Mother kept me away from everyone, and so I could not bring myself to care. How do you know the curse are innocent? Our people have been toiling day and night to rebuild Angel after the Great War. Our people are the kingdom's foundation, and I'm endlessly grateful for the determination and resolve. Every day I wonder what your mother taught you about. Leave Mother out of this. Here, please. Lucette, darling, your father didn't mean to. I am not one of your children, Barbara. I do not need your sympathy. Lucette, you will show your mother respect. She is not my mother. I set down my fork and knife and stand up. I am done. Excuse me. My father and I have never got on, but our relationship has significantly worsened since he married the baker. My father, the king. It has been 17 years, and I have still never felt any love from him. He treats Emily and Rod, who had only entered our life 1 year ago, like his own children. But better than he has ever treated me. This has been my life ever since Mother passed away 4 years ago. Mother was the only one that was there for me when no one else was. If it wasn't for the accident during the Great War, would she still be here? Why does our face so early in the morning, Princess? Aw, he's cute. Wait, what? Dark skin. When they get that, it's little tan. Let me guess. It's the king, the queen, or Princess Emily. Or is it all of them? Ignore his question. Fritz, what are you doing here so early? I'm running some errands for my father. I'm just gonna call him Fritz. So I'm the highest knight of the Order of Caldria. His father, Sir Alcester, has served the royal family for many years. Sir Alcester is one of the king's most trusted advisors. 3 years ago, Fritz was assigned to the honor of becoming my personal knight. Aw, his presence is the only company I can tolerate nowadays. Shouldn't wait in the throne room then. Thank you. Princess? Yes? No, I haven't seen you smile once since I met you. Why is that any of any importance? Still, I do hope to see you smile one day, Princess. Well, I won't take up any more of your time. I'll see you at 10. 10? Don't tell me you've forgotten. Forgotten what? You're going to town today, remember? I deflate as I realize it dawns upon me. It's been 2 days since the king issued an order. Lucette, I would like to accompany Emily on one of our town outings. Surely you can't send maids to her instead. I would not have requested you to come accompany her if I was going to send her with maids. I want you to make an effort to get along with your sister. Stepsister. She's your sister, and you will treat her and Rod as they are your blood. Is this Cinderella? Some sort of Cinderella? 2 days from now, you're going to accompany Emily outside. It's been 4 years since you left the palace. Ever since then, you locked yourself away. You barely leave your room. Angel was in the grip of war back then. Even now, the kingdom is safe and back to its former glory. I want you to see how beautiful Angel is, really. Angel really is. He said, a princess must know her kingdom. Go with Emily, and she will show you the town that you will only ever see through your windows. Is that an order? If it needs to be, I'll be clear. Set? Understood. Last time I left the palace was 4 years ago, when the king took me with him to check on the people as the Great War had ended. I shake my head, lose myself in the memory, and stay here. Princess, you're right. Oops. Won't be that bad. The townsfolk are good people. How can they be so sure? Times have changed. People change. That is precisely the problem. Mother never changed. Mother loved me until the end. Sometimes change is for the better, Princess. I think you'll see that today. If you'll excuse me, I shall see you later. This can't be my room. Delora? You think witches are capable of bringing back the dead? I wish you could talk to me. Or any others. Is that a doll? Yeah, my dolls are my only friends. They're the only ones I can trust. This can't be my room. It's all the princesses. Oh my god. What? I'm playing a game. Bye, Peaches. Go away now. Cinderella phenomenon. Yeah. Oh, it's recording. They can't hear you? Because you're talking so loud, so low. And it's only my headphone microphone. Probably. It's Peaches. Unlike humans, they will never betray me. They will never hurt me. They will always be there for me. Okay, I think that this is the Princess and Frog. This is Cinderella. This is, what's her name? Okay, this one's Belle. This one's, Sleeping Beauty. I don't remember her name. I don't remember. I'm bad, I'm horrible. The moment I saw Delora, I knew she was special. She was different. So elegant and realistic, it was almost as if she was breathing. She was a gift from the king for my 17th birthday. I only started receiving dolls from him when Mother passed away. Mother does not believe in birthday celebrations. But every year at midnight, a letter would appear under my door. It would contain instructions leading me to the palace on an adventure to a room filled with gifts, cakes, and sweets. A children's dream. I'd be fascinated by the dolls which had held a little greeting card. A card with the words "I love you" on it, signed by M. The card would tell me to keep those celebrations a special secret, but I didn't need to be told that. Mother always found a way to show me she still cared. In her own way. The secret celebration had stopped as soon... She still cared in her own way. The secret celebration had stopped as soon as she disappeared. Yes? Excuse me, Your Highness. The king has requested of your presence. This better not be another lecture. Tell him I'm on my way. I'll see you later, Delora. How old is she? Good morning, Your Highness. Sir Mithros? Sir Mithros, the royal advisor. Father trusted him a great deal, just like he does Sir Alexander. Every day you look more and more like your mother. I sometimes find Mr. Messrs talking to a mother's portrait when he thinks no one is looking. He must have admired her a lot, but I cannot bring myself to think highly of him. There is something about him that puts me on edge. Are you on your way to see the king? I said not to be then. To your next meeting, dear princess. I'm not really gonna give them voices. I can't. Your Majesty? Set, are you ready? You will enjoy this, Set. At a toy shop at Lovely Dolls. This looks about probably a teenager, maybe? Young adult. This will be good for you. You will not get to know your sister better. You will get to know your sister better, and you will be able to interact with and learn about the people of Angel, about our subjects. I will not learn anything I do not know already. Why do you always believe that people around you are incapable of good? Because I have seen how quickly people betray and manipulate each other to get what they want. Mother warned me about human nature. Aren't you human? You do not see clearly, Lucette. If you only open your eyes, you will be able to see how good people really are. I believe I am already quite capable of seeing the true nature of people. After all, I have seen that there is no good in you. What? Lucette, where were you when I needed you 4 years ago? Where have you been ever since? Back then, I've been overflowing with grief and pain. I just lost Mother, my entire world. I'd hoped that maybe he would have shown me love and compassion. Even just a hug would let me know someone was there. I have been childless hope. I have been left alone. Did not see him for months and have barely heard his voice. You cannot rely on anyone but yourself. You cannot trust anyone but yourself. This is what you have taught me, Your Majesty. I know that hurt you. I know there's nothing I can do to atone for what I did. But please, Oprah and her children are not a part of that. They do not deserve to be hated. In the end, they still matter to me more to him than I ever did. Lucette, enough. I have already said I will go. Everyone is waiting outside. I shudder the thought of leaving the palace after so many years. Lucette, it will be okay. How can you be so sure? My throat is dry. Thank you for agreeing to accompany Emily. I will not disobey an order from the king. Excuse me? Excuse me. Hello, how can I help? Victoria! Princess Emily, how is it good to see you? I trail Emily, ignore her, embraces her friend. I glance around the small shop. The dolls displayed are nowhere near the quality of the ones in my room. I cannot understand why Emily insisted she buys gifts for friends here. Why is she wearing that? That won't want to be seen. I cannot believe I'm outside the palace. There's no need to be so tense, Princess. I'll never let anything happen to you. Your only job is to relax and enjoy yourself. You asked the impossible of me. There's no need to be so formal, Victoria. That's actually not her name, why not? I'm the same as I was. Yes, and oh yes, water come as well. It's been a while, Victoria. It's good to see you again too, Rod. And I must introduce to Her Highness, the Crown Princess Lucette. The look on Victoria's face as she takes a step back from me is all too familiar. Fear. My apologies for being so rude, Your Highness. Good morning. And this is Sir Fritz, Sir Azkar's son. It's a pleasure to meet you, my lady. Oh, yes, sir. Sir Fritz. You really are as handsome as Emily described her in the letters. I'm sorry. Please don't mind her, Sir Fritz. I think what is going on. I'm sorry, Emily. Right. So what brings you all the way here? Oh, I'm here to get some toys. Just from new friends. Toys from here? Are you sure? Of course I am. I cross my arms. I prefer we finish an errand as quickly as possible. Oh yes, of course. Sorry, Your Highness. Princess. You can barely breathe in here. I just want to go back to the palace. I'm recording. Huh? What? No. Good morning. Up until this point, I already considered Mother to be fairest beauty in the land. The lady that walks proves me wrong. Her beauty is mesmerizing and clearly without pair. Everyone in the shop is openly staring. Oh, you're early today, ma'am. I have some important errands to run later today. Are the items ready now? Oh, of course. Let me go and fetch them for you. I'll just be one moment, Emily. Why is she smiling at me? Oh, here you are, ma'am. Thank you. Ah, that lady was beautiful. Right, any girl sitting next to her becomes hopelessly ugly by comparison. Who is she? She's new around town. Some say that she's a fairy. Fairy? Fairies have saved Angel from riches 4 years ago. Everyone considered them our saviors. And yet fairies are still unable to stop the fairy tale curse from spreading. Here you go. Thank you so much. No, thank you, Victoria. I hope to drop again by soon again. Good. I'm looking forward to see you soon. I can't read. Hope you see you again soon as well, Rod. Likewise. Are they twins or something? Leaving the palace was a bad idea. Well, while I am out, the center of attention. The some townsfolk quick and stare at me. Most, however, make a point of avoiding me. Like I'm the plague. There are some spiteful stares, but thankfully no one is nearly as tense as they were 4 years ago. I'm sure the townsfolk are openly surprised to see you again after so many years. Right. Fritz and Rod lag behind us, with leave only Emily walking beside me. I cannot decide which is worse. Staring or her comforting. Oh, Lucette, look, a street performance. It's been so long since I've watched one. Street performance. He's kind of cute. Good day, everyone. My name is Waltz, and I'm here to spread some happiness and magic. The boy named Waltz snapped his fingers and colorful flower petals started to rain down from the sky. Isn't that pretty, Lucette? Are you those princesses over there? It's an honor to have you in attendance. Please accept this humble gift. He snapped his fingers and white lilies appeared in his hand. Aw. Oh, thank you. Boy looks at me as if expressing some kind of reaction. If he gets nothing from me, he decided to give me a wry smile. I'll have to see you again during my next show. But definitely try. He gracefully bows before moving back to this area to perform more magic tricks for a gathering crowd. There are performers like this all around Angel. I love them. My damn phone is shut up. Maybe someday we're going to go see those magicians too. Yeah, those are my favorite. A do not intend to leave the palace again.